Before we begin, I just want to say how happy I am that you're here. And somehow, we have already made it to episode 7 of the Before You Sleep series. This podcast is here to help you relax with English before bed. We will slow down together using calm stories and simple ideas. I hope these words make you feel a little lighter so you can sleep better tonight. You might be listening to this after a very long day. You might be in your warm bed or walking outside in the quiet night. No matter where you are or how hard today was, you are safe here. Just breathe and rest. You don't have to solve any problems. Please don't worry about translating every word. Just rest your mind and stay here with me. Let the English come to you naturally. Listen gently, breathe slowly, and allow your mind to settle at its own pace. Tonight, we will slow things down together, practice English, and hopefully leave you with a few peaceful thoughts to carry into sleep. If you're ready, let's begin. Chapter 1: The Things We Stop Noticing. Let me share a small moment from today. The power went out for a few minutes. The lights turned off, the fan stopped, the room became completely quiet. It was nothing big, but it made me realize something important. While sitting in the dark, I thought to myself, just a few minutes before, I didn't even think about the lights. I didn't notice the fan. I forgot how easy it is to just press a button and have light. They were simply there. And because they were always there, I stopped noticing them. I think we do this with so many things in life. When something works quietly in the background every day, it is easy to forget how much it is doing for us. And perhaps one of the clearest examples is our own body. Right now, as you are listening to me, your body is doing so many things without asking for your attention. Your heart is beating. Your lungs are breathing. Your eyes allow you to see the people and places around you. Your legs carry you from one place to another. Your hands help you hold, touch, work, cook, write, and care for the people you love. Most of the time, we do not think much about our bodies. We wake up, get out of bed, walk around, eat, breathe, and go through the day. It all feels so normal that we hardly notice it. But think about the last time you were sick. Maybe you had a fever. Maybe your head hurt. Maybe your body felt weak and tired. Suddenly, even simple things became difficult. Getting out of bed, walking around the house, eating a meal, taking a deep breath. And in that moment, you probably were not wishing for anything big. You just wanted to feel normal again. Maybe that is something worth remembering. A normal day may not feel exciting, but it is still a gift. to wake up and feel okay, to breathe comfortably, to move your body, to eat when you are hungry, to have enough energy to get through the day. These are quiet things, so we often forget how precious they are. And maybe we do not have to wait until we lose them to appreciate them. So tonight, take one slow breath. Feel your chest rise and fall. Notice the body that carried you through another day. It may be tired, it may not be perfect, but it has been working for you quietly every single moment. And perhaps you can say to yourself, "Thank you for carrying me through today." Sometimes gratitude begins this simply, not with something extraordinary, but with finally noticing the ordinary things that have been supporting us all along. Chapter 2: Ordinary Love and Simple Gifts. But our bodies are not the only things we forget to notice. Sometimes we do the exact same thing with the people around us. Have you ever received a simple message like, "Have you eaten yet?" Or, "Let me know when you get home"? Maybe you read it, replied quickly, and continued with your day. It feels so ordinary. But if you slow down and look a little closer, there is often love hiding inside those simple words. Because love does not always arrive in big, beautiful moments. Sometimes, love is someone making sure you have eaten. It is a friend who stays beside you when you are tired, quiet, or not at your best. It is someone remembering a small thing you mentioned weeks ago. It is someone waiting for you to get home safely. These things may look small, but they quietly make our lives warmer. Think about the people in your own life for a moment. Maybe there is someone who always checks on you, someone you can call when you have had a difficult day, someone who makes you laugh, or simply someone whose presence makes life feel a little less lonely. We may not notice it every day, but so much of what makes life meaningful comes from these small connections. And because some people have been part of our lives for so long, their love can slowly begin to feel normal. We think there will always be another conversation, another dinner, another message, another chance to say thank you. But life changes. People get busy. They move away. Relationships change. And sometimes, without realizing it, a person who was once part of our everyday life becomes someone we only remember. That is often when we understand how much their presence meant to us. So, maybe gratitude should not always come later. Maybe there is someone who came to your mind while you were listening to this. If there is, you do not need to do anything big. Send them a message. Say thank you. Tell them, "I'm glad you're in my life." Because one of the most beautiful forms of gratitude is not realizing how much someone meant to us after they are gone. It is appreciating their love while we are still lucky enough to receive it. Chapter 3. What is still here? Now, you might be thinking, it is easy to say thank you when things are good. But what if my life is really hard right now? If you are feeling that way, I want to share a story with you. A few months ago, I met an old friend. I knew she was going through a very hard time. Many things in her life were going wrong, and she couldn't control them. So, when we sat down together, I expected her to look completely exhausted. And she was. She didn't pretend to be happy. She told me about mornings when she didn't want to get out of bed. She told me about sleepless nights, worrying about everything that could go wrong. But something about her surprised me. She felt steady, not perfectly happy, just calm, grounded. Later, she showed me a small notebook she carried in her bag. Every night before going to sleep, she wrote down a few things. But she didn't call it a gratitude journal. Instead, at the top of the page, she wrote one simple question. What is still here? And underneath, she wrote things like, I still have a safe home to come back to. My mother called me today. I had enough food for dinner. My body carried me through another day. Some nights, she told me, those were the only good things she could find. And suddenly, I understood what she was doing. She wasn't trying to force herself to be positive. She was simply reminding herself that, even when her life felt like it was falling apart, she hadn't lost everything. I think this is the real power of gratitude. When life gets hard, we usually only see the problem. It feels so big that we can't see anything else. But this simple question, what is still here, opens our eyes again. Yes, the problem is still there, but the friend who called is also there. Your warm bed is there. A warm meal is there. You are still breathing. And tomorrow is still there. These things do not fix the problem, but they support you while you are hurting. They help you keep going. And maybe that is what my friend understood before I did. In the hardest times of life, gratitude is not about finding a reason to smile. It is about noticing what the storm has not taken away. Sometimes you cannot change the bad things happening around you, but remembering what is still here gives you just enough strength to try again tomorrow. And one day, you will look back. You will realize that those small things were quietly helping you through the storm. Chapter 4. What you focus on grows. There is a simple truth in life. What you focus on grows. If you look at your problems all day, they will feel bigger. If you look at the good things, you will start to see more of them. Our minds are very interesting. We can only hold one thought at a time. Right now, You can choose to worry about what is missing, or you can choose to be thankful for what is here. Both thoughts take the exact same amount of energy. So, if you can only choose one, why not choose gratitude? Without gratitude, it is very easy to feel tired and give up. When people only see trouble, life feels too heavy to carry. Think about it. Two people can face the exact same situation. One person only sees the darkness. The other person finds a small light. The event is the same. The only difference is how they choose to look at it. If you look back at history, you will see this is true. Many great people went through the hardest times, but they survived because they practiced gratitude. Think about Thomas Edison. One night, his laboratory burned down. He lost years of hard work, but he didn't cry or give up. Instead, he said he was thankful. Why? Because all his past mistakes were burned away and he could start again. Or think about Helen Keller. She could not see, she could not hear, but she didn't focus on the darkness. Instead, she was deeply thankful for the beautiful things she could feel with her heart. These great people understood a powerful secret. Gratitude does not change the bad situation, but it changes you. And when your mind changes, everything around you begins to change too. Chapter 5. Don't rush past your life. Gratitude does not give us more. It helps us notice what is already supporting us. At the end of a stressful day, the mind often remembers the problems first. What went wrong, what was unfinished, and what we wish had been different. That is why one simple question can be powerful. What supported me today? Maybe it was a warm meal, a safe place to rest, a friend who listened, or simply the strength to keep going. These things may seem ordinary, but ordinary does not mean unimportant. When we begin to notice them, we also begin to live differently. Here's a simple example. Imagine you are having dinner with people you love. The food is warm, someone is laughing, and everyone is together. But you are not fully there. You are checking your phone, thinking about tomorrow, or worrying about what you need to do next. This is where gratitude can gently bring you back. It reminds you to pause for a moment and notice what is happening right in front of you. You begin to hear the laughter more clearly. You notice the familiar voices around the table. You look at the people sitting beside you and realize how meaningful this simple moment really is. Nothing around you has changed. Gratitude simply helps us notice what we might otherwise miss. And maybe that is one of its greatest gifts. It reminds us not to rush past our own lives. Because a good life is not made only of big, unforgettable moments. It is also made of ordinary mornings, familiar voices, meals shared with people we love, quiet evenings, and the people who are still beside us. We do not need to make every moment special. Sometimes, we simply need to slow down enough to realize that a moment is already special. So tonight, before you sleep, take a little time to look back on your day. Think of 3 small things you are grateful for. Maybe it was someone who helped you, a warm meal, a safe place to rest, a quiet moment, or simply the strength that carried you through another day. Stay with those things for a few seconds. Let yourself remember that even an ordinary day can hold something worth appreciating. Because maybe the life we keep searching for is not always somewhere in the future. Sometimes the things that make life meaningful are already here. In the people we love, the small moments we share, and the simple things we often forget to notice. So wherever you are tonight, I hope you can slow down just a little and appreciate what is already with you. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. I hope you sleep peacefully tonight and wake up tomorrow, noticing a little more of the good that is already around you. Take care, sleep well, and I'll see you in the next episode.